Good morning, dear students of grade 7. You are all missed equally. Today we'll discuss digestion, and this video will represent the explanation of digestion lesson. First, I would like to say you are welcome back to our videos and to our explanations together. Well, in this presentation, in this video, you will be exposed to the explanation only. However, in the class, we will do some activities. I would present for you a questionnaire concerning this video to maintain and to make sure that you have watched with a scientific eye, with the scientist eye, with the observation deep one. Then we will carry out a lab experiment together in the lab, and then we will fill a report. And after the session, you would be assigned to do a project in which you create your own homemade experiment on a certain digestive juice that you would search using Google for in a creative way. When it comes to digestion, the first thing that you would have a glance about is to think about your favorite meals, your favorite yummy snacks, and of course your favorite sandwiches that you would enjoy during your leisure time. But what we want to really discover about digestion is what is digestion, how is it done inside our body, what are the organs of the digestive system, and how is absorption of nutrients linked to digestion. So, what is digestion? Digestion, by definition, is the breaking down of food into smaller and simpler substances. This would be done by two actions, mechanical digestion and chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is the physical breakdown of food like chewing, grinding, tearing, swallowing. However, chemical digestion is only the chemical reaction in which juices of the digestive system react with the food we eat. Our digestive system is a group of organs that are connected to perform the fragmentation of food and changing the complex form of food that we eat, like pizza, the big bite of pizza, into very small soluble substances that our blood can take and distribute them to all cells at once. So, what are the organs of the digestive system? The digestive system is made up of many organs. It starts in the mouth with salivary glands that secrete the salivary juice that you use during chewing. Esophagus, that is known as the food pipe through which food comes down from the mouth to reach the stomach, which is the J-shaped over here. It is a muscular organ in which food is subjected to churning and to gastric juice, which is the acid of the stomach. And then food would travel from the stomach to the small intestine, in which digestion would be finalized there and the nutrients would be obtained in the small intestine by the action of intestinal juices. Sometimes the liver and the pancreas, which are not organs of digestion, they are just glands. They secrete juices and help in digestion. So food cannot pass to liver and pancreas, but however, they aid the stomach and the small intestine in performing chemical digestion for the food and the different types of food we eat. So the small intestine would be the final organ where digestion take place, and there the food would be transformed into soluble simple molecules called the nutrients, which are the simplest form of food in which it can be delivered by blood to all cells. However, the large intestine, as you can see over here, is not an organ of digestion, but it helps the digestive system to excrete and release out wastes that we don't need and we cannot digest from the food we eat. It takes out solid waste through the anus out. So by conclusion, digestion is a process that transforms food into a form that can be absorbed and used by cells. It is done through mechanical digestion like chewing, swallowing, and peristalsis that move the food along the digestive tract, and chemical digestion, which breaks up large food molecules into simpler compounds and molecules throughout digestive enzymes and the juices. As you all know, we are scientists and we need to apply the scientific method that you already know on the digestive juices. We will start this activity tomorrow in the class time using gastric juice and its effect on meat. Before we move to absorption, please make sure to solve these and to enjoy these 4-5 questions, polling questions concerning what we have explained at the very beginning of the video. So the red marked answers are the real answers of the multiple choice questions that you will enjoy solving. Here is another question concerning digestion in vivo. I would like you to enjoy it alone. So take your time, pause the video at any time and take your time by solving it. And tomorrow we'll discuss it through activities and you will discover by yourselves the real answers. In this last question, you would be subjected to food that is completely digested. It is digested where? In the stomach, in the small intestine, or in the cell? You would navigate tomorrow why in the small intestine. So as you can see over here, this is a section of the small intestine, a schematic drawing, and you can see that in the small intestine we have projections called villi, and they are made up of only one layer of cells. So they have thin wall, they have rich blood vessels, as you can see over here, and they are 7 meters long, so they have large surface area. So this would help to increase the amount of nutrients obtained at the level of the small intestine, which is a particular characteristic of the small intestine and not of any other organ. That's why absorption and digestion are manifested by the small intestine. Digestion is completed in the small intestine. Nutrients are obtained there, and then absorption of these nutrients through this network of blood vessels would be done to carry out these soluble nutrients into all cells of the body at once. So as you can see over here, we have this schematic drawing that manifests the transport of digested food, which are nutrients from the small intestine by absorption. And then it is taken by transportation of the blood vessels to be delivered to all target cells of the body at once. Alright, gentle pioneers, that's all about digestion and absorption. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.